Imagine a world where colossal creatures roamed the earth, massive beasts that flourished long before humans ever stepped foot on the planet. Welcome to our journey through time as we explore the fascinating world of extinct megafauna, giants that once ruled the land. Get ready for a thrilling adventure filled with drama, suspense, and jaw-dropping stories of survival and extinction. Our story begins during the Pleistocene epoch, a time when the Earth was a very different place. This was the Ice Age, with vast ice sheets and glaciers shaping the landscape. Yet life thrived. The Pleistocene was the age of megafauna. From ground sloths to woolly mammoths, these creatures were marvels of nature. Let's begin our journey with the iconic woolly mammoth. These majestic creatures, with their long tusks and shaggy coats, have captured imaginations for centuries. Imagine standing on the frozen plains, seeing a herd emerge from the swirling snow. They were giants, standing up to 12 feet tall and weighing up to 6 tons. From the icy plains, we move now to warmer regions, where another icon of the Pleistocene roamed, the saber-toothed cat. This fearsome predator, with its elongated, razor-sharp canine teeth, has become synonymous with the power and danger of the prehistoric world. But there was more to this creature than its ferocious fangs. Imagine yourself in the Americas during the Pleistocene epoch, where the saber-toothed cat, Smilodon fatalis, reigned supreme. Picture a creature larger than a modern-day lion, with powerful limbs, a stocky build, and those iconic saber-like teeth that could grow up to 11 inches long. These teeth, serrated like steak knives, were not just for show. They were precision instruments of death, designed to deliver a killing blow to their prey. Unlike modern cats, which kill with a suffocating bite to the throat, saber-toothed cats used their powerful neck muscles to drive their canines into the vital organs of their prey, causing massive blood loss and rapid death. But the saber-toothed cat's hunting style was not without its risks. Those long, delicate teeth were prone to breaking, especially if they struck bone. Moving from the fearsome predator to a gentler giant, we encounter the Megatherium, the largest of the ground sloths, a creature that challenges our perceptions of what a sloth should be. Forget the slow-moving, tree-dwelling creatures of today. The Megatherium was a ground-shaking behemoth that could look a modern elephant in the eye. Imagine walking through the woodlands of South America during the Pleistocene, the air thick with humidity, and encountering a Megatherium for the first time. This massive creature, standing up to 20 feet tall when rearing up on its hind legs, would have been an awe-inspiring sight. Unlike its modern relatives, the Megatherium was far too large to live in trees. Instead, it roamed the woodlands and grasslands, using its massive size and strength to push over trees and reach for the leaves that made up the bulk of its diet. Its claws, some measuring over a foot long, were not used for hunting, but for digging, defense, and stripping bark from trees. Our journey through the Age of Giants takes us next to the sprawling landscapes of Eurasia, where we encounter a creature that seems to defy logic and proportion, the Irish elk. Imagine a deer, but not just any deer, a deer with antlers so massive they could span up to 12 feet from tip to tip, the largest antlers of any known deer species. Picture yourself standing in an open meadow as the sun begins to set, casting long shadows across the land. Suddenly a shape emerges from the tree line, a massive form with an enormous rack of antlers silhouetted against the fading light. This is the Irish elk, Megaloceros giganteus, a creature that seems both familiar and utterly alien. Those antlers, far from being cumbersome, were likely used for display, attracting mates and intimidating rivals. They were a symbol of status and virility, much like the antlers of modern deer, but on a scale that boggles the mind. Returning to the frozen landscapes of the last ice age, we encounter another behemoth built to withstand the harshest conditions, the woolly rhinoceros. Imagine a creature that combined the bulk of a rhinoceros with the ruggedness of a tank, covered in thick fur and armed with a formidable horn. This was the woolly rhinoceros, a true survivor of the Ice Age. Picture yourself standing on the edge of a frozen lake, the air biting cold, as a woolly rhinoceros lumbers into view. This massive creature, standing up to 6 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 2 tons, was built for the cold, its thick fur coat providing insulation against the frigid temperatures. Its horn, which could grow up to 3 feet long, was not just for show. It was a formidable weapon used for defense against predators, for breaking through ice to access water, and perhaps even for attracting mates. Its massive head and powerful neck muscles allowed it to swing its horn with incredible force, making it a dangerous opponent for any creature that dared to challenge it. As we stand among the ghosts of these magnificent creatures, we are left to ponder the ultimate mystery. What caused the extinction of the megafauna? The answer, as with many things in science, is complex and multifaceted, a tapestry woven from threads of climate change, ecological shifts, and the arrival of a new predator on the scene: humans. Imagine the Earth during the late Pleistocene, a time of dramatic upheaval and change. The glaciers that had once carved their way across continents were retreating, the climate was warming, and the vegetation was changing in response. For the megafauna, adapted to specific environments and food sources, these changes were catastrophic. As the grasslands they depended on shrank, competition for resources increased, putting pressure on populations already struggling to adapt. The warming climate also brought about changes in rainfall patterns, leading to droughts in some areas and floods in others, further disrupting ecosystems and food webs. Into this already volatile mix came humans, spreading across the globe, bringing with them new hunting techniques and a hunger for meat. Whether humans were the sole cause of megafauna extinctions is still debated, but there is no doubt that our arrival coincided with the decline and disappearance of many large animal species. Though the megafauna are gone, their legacy lives on, not just in the fossil record, but in the very fabric of our planet. Their absence has left a void in ecosystems around the world, a void that we are only beginning to understand. But their story is not just one of loss, it is also a story of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring power of life. Imagine a world where mammoths still roamed the steppes, their massive forms casting long shadows across the grasslands. Picture giant sloths browsing on the leaves of towering trees, their claws leaving deep gouges in the bark. Envision saber-toothed cats stalking their prey through the undergrowth, their fearsome canines glinting in the sunlight. This is the world that could have been, a world where megafauna continued to shape ecosystems and influence the evolution of other species. Their extinction has left a void, not just in our imaginations, but in the ecological balance of our planet. The disappearance of megafauna has had cascading effects on ecosystems around the world. As we conclude our journey through the colossal world of extinct megafauna, we celebrate their incredible stories and the lessons they leave behind. What do you find most intriguing about these ancient giants? Which creature captured your imagination? Join the conversation in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration into the past, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell for more thrilling journeys through history. Let's uncover the wonders that shaped our planet together. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep your curiosity alive.